Making Chicago proud, ABC 7 presents the 2024 Chicago Pride Parade.
And hello, everybody. I'm Hosea Sanders, and I'm so pleased to welcome you to the 53rd Annual Chicago Pride Parade. The theme, Pride is Power, a celebration of love and diversity.
It is indeed. Look at those smiling faces out there. Good morning, everyone. I'm Tanja Babich, thrilled to be here again for one of the city's premier events. It is always such a joy to be a part of this broadcast, and we are so excited to welcome some of our friends with us to here. We have our wonderful award-winning contributor to Windy City Weekend, Cody LaGrow.
Thank you, Tanya, Jose, Kim. It's a pleasure to be here today. So many great stories to share, and of course, it's a good day to be gay.
We are also proud to have our good friend Kim Hunt, who is a member of the LGBT Hall of Fame with us. Kim, so good to see you once again, my friend.
Hey, I am thrilled to be here. I had such a ball last year, and I'm glad to be back a part of the team.
All right, so this is our team up here, but let's talk about our team street side now. We have investigative reporter Jason Knowles. Jason, no investigations today, just a whole lot of fun along the parade route.
That's right. Hi, how are you? No investigations today, no consumer investigations, nothing hard-hitting. I still have my camera, still have the microphone, but not investing you. We are here, of course, so happy to be here for a third year in a row. So happy. It's a day of pride, a day of acceptance, a day of love, a day of life. I want to take a quick look at this crowd again. Everybody say hi. It's about them, and we're going to have their stories throughout the next 2 hours.
Thank you, Jason. Lots of good people, lots of friendly faces. We are about to kick it off officially. Perfect timing, Jason. Here is the opening banner for us, proclaiming the start of this wonderful, wonderful parade. Good crowd today.
And people who are all today how much pride in their community and, of course, in our wonderful city of Chicago.
Everybody's just so happy. This is a day of joy.
We got to give a shout out to Mother Nature as well. I don't know if you remember last year we were sweating in a rainstorm. Today it's brisk, it's cool.
Ooh. It was a wet T-shirt contest for some last year.
It sure was.
For some more than others.
Yeah, exactly. It was indeed. And you know, it actually is almost brisk today.
It is.
For those who are perhaps in a state of undress for the parade.
I don't think they care about the weather, though.
I don't think they care. I don't think they're feeling it. Kim, I hear
anything for the cause, Tanya. Anything for the cause.
We are so happy to have you with us here. You know, this is, of course, one of the largest Pride festivals in the country, and we are saying there's our banner right there.
Here we go.
Welcome to the Pride Parade 53rd annual celebration here in Chicago.
As we come up on our first entrance here, we have those gorgeous flags, the American flag, we have the city of Chicago, our pride, our LGBTQ plus flag here. Starting us off, we have Scouts for Equality. They have provided the color guard for the Chicago Pride Parade since 2015. They want to live up to Scout law. Here are the values that they hold dear to themselves: trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, so many more, but above all, equal. And of course, remember, in 2015, the organization ended its longtime ban on gay troop leaders, making the Scouts more inclusive.
I'm looking for those same values, Tanya. Let me know if you see it out there today.
Cody, this is the place to do it. And you know, actually, when we see our grand marshals farther down the route, we're going to meet a couple that actually met at Pride.
Okay, that's right.
And have a wonderful love story to share.
Okay,
I cannot wait to tell our
anything
viewers
is
about
possible
that.
on the Pride Parade.
Look at that little cutie right there.
Sweetie, I need that bandana.
Right?
Following up our Scouts this morning. Let's see, that's our, there we go. Is that, there's Mayor
the
Johnson.
mayor.
There's the mayor.
Mayor Johnson holding up his modified Chicago flag in honor of Pride, getting interviewed there by one of our local radio stations, WCPT. I wish we had an ear in so we could hear what he's saying. I am nearly certain he's talking, though, about the pride he has in this city and how we know how to bring it anytime we have a celebration, but certainly a celebration in honor of inclusivity.
This is Mayor Johnson's second Pride Parade.
See a few aldermen in there too.
Jason Knowles now with Mayor Johnson. Jason, take it away.
Yeah, we're with Mayor Brandon Johnson. Tell me about Pride. How happy are you to be here?
This is an exciting day for Chicago as we reaffirm our commitment to the LGBTQ plus community. You know, a parade that started off as a protest, though we're celebrating, we have to make sure that we're doing everything in our power to protect the LGBTQ plus community, and we're doing that. So happy Pride, Chicago.
Right, it's always a fight for equality, right? And thank you for stopping and talking to us.
Of course.
And have a wonderful Pride.
All right, thank you all. Love you, Chicago.
We love you.
Thank you, Jason.
There are a lot of public servants down there.
Yeah, I just saw Alderman Timmy Knudsen from Lincoln Park down there, a member of the LGBTQ community, one of our civil servants in City Council as well, as we come up on our next entrance
Yes,
here.
Tanya, let me tell you about Lakeside Pride. I was walking over today. I met their little drum leader. She's 11 years old. Her name's Camille. I said I would give her a shout out because we met on the street.
What's
Yes, this is Lakeside Pride, a musical organization committed to educating the public about the positive aspects of the metropolitan Chicago LGBT community through public musical performance. They're rocking. You can feel it. It is they provide a forum for adult musicians inclusive of any background, ethnicity, gender identification, and sexual orientation. They give the musicians a space to improve their skills by playing in various ensembles, providing great music to the community along the way. Also, good combo for the morning walk. I love the Lakeside Pride people. They put on more than 50 plus performances annually and are inducted into the Chicago LGBT Hall of Fame in 2011. Let's listen to them.
sounding good?
That's why you put them in the front. I am jazzed.
That's the way to open a parade.
Feel the
Yes.
spirit.
And they look good, too.
They look great.
They look really good.
Lakeside Pride Mobile making its way through.
They want you to tag them. That's what the bus says.
Ooh, I love the
balloons.
Here we
This is the
go.
balloons.
It's official, baby.
It's on.
So these balloons are balloons by Tommy. Back for our 2024 Chicago Pride Parade. And that there,
Yes,
my
she is.
friends, is Parade
yes.
Grand Marshal Fortune Feimster here, along with her wife, Jax, and their sweet little pup
puppy.
there. Fortune, of course, is a beloved stand-up comedian, writer, and actor. And, you know, Cody, I was telling you we were going to see a Pride love story
Sure.
here.
Yeah.
So this couple's story actually began at Chicago Pride back in 2015. It was just days after the Supreme Court ruled the right to marry nationwide. And since then, they've had their little journey of love here. They married in 2020. And so we thank them. We thank Fortune for serving as our Grand Marshal. And, you know, here's a little fun fact for you. Tomorrow is Fortune's birthday.
Aw.
Okay.
Happy
I'm
birthday.
about to get on the hood of that Audi and ask for dating advice. That's what I need.
Fortune's been on a roll lately, too.
Well, I'm not-
Action movies and everything.
She is hilarious.
She's so funny.
She is fantastic.
Now, I'm not as famous as Fortune, but my wife and I started dating after Pride Parade
Did you?
a long time ago. We'll be
Okay.
together 25 years in about a week.
Kim did it first.
Congratulations.
What anniversary is 25 years? I'm going to have to look that up
that's
for you.
silver, maybe?
Silver. All right, get shopping.
That's
we
what I'm
gotta-
going to tell her.
Well, you're living your life like it's golden, baby. Whatever it is.
And guys, we got to shout out Balloons by Tommy.
There's Tommy.
Yes.
They're, you know, they've been participating in Pride since 2010. And, you know, and were highlighted in the 2015 Pride, the one we were talking about, where Fortune met her wife. It was 2 days after marriage equality passed, and that day their display was very simple. It was the message, victory.
Balloons will be prevalent here today. Lots and lots of balloons. Bye, Tommy.
So I have a feeling that big flag there might have been American Veterans for Equal Rights. They carry that flag every year. There we go. So American Veterans for Equal Rights, dedicated to equal rights and equitable treatment for all. These are present and former members of U.S. Armed Forces, especially those that have been historically disenfranchised by LGBTQ policies. So they're actually the oldest and largest chapter-based LGBT veterans service organization in the United States. And so we thank them for their service. We thank them for carrying this gorgeous American flag on this beautiful sunny Sunday in the city of Chicago. Let's go down to Jason Knowles, streetside, see who he has to talk to for us right now.
Hey, how's it going? It's warming up. You know, it was a little cool earlier. I thought I was going to need my long sleeves, but it's warming up. The sun is coming out, and I want to introduce you to a very special group. I featured this group in our story, Who I'm Meant to Be. We have a Who I'm Meant to Be special every year that runs for Pride. Last year, the Gender Cool group was part of that special. We're going to talk to some of the folks from Gender Cool, this very special group. And you made it all the way here from Boston, right? So tell me a little bit about your story.
Yeah, so I transitioned when I was 11. It's been such an incredible journey. I wouldn't be here without my mom. We're part of the Gender Cool Project. We're a youth-led movement replacing misinformed opinions on transgender and non-binary youth. So just knowing that I'm helping so many young kids out there really is everything. To me, Pride is just a really big celebration, and everyone here having a good time. And yeah, I'm from Boston, so it's my first ever Chicago Pride, and thank you. Yeah.
Hayden from Boston.
I'm Hayden from Boston.
And this is your first Chicago Pride. What do you think of it?
Pride, amazing. It is just, I can't believe I'm here.
Really? What were your first thoughts when you're seeing all the energy in the crowd?
It's better than Boston Pride. I think I could say that. It is just, everything here is, oh my God.
One of the biggest in the nation,
huge.
right?
Oh my God, there's so many people, and yeah, thank you for having us.
And we're also going to talk to Mark. Mark, tell me about Gender Cool.
Hello.
And what does Gender Cool mean to you?
I'm Mark. I'm from Chicago. Gender Cool is a by youth for youth organization. It is youth-led, and we try and create positive change for trans kids, and so that people can see us as normal kids and have a positive impression, because we're all great.
Right, and I remember last year from our story we did, one of the messages and the points was that, you know, everybody, you're like every other teenager. You have hopes, you have dreams, you have your career, you have things. Tell me more about that. Like, what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to do so much. I act, I sing, but I'm really interested in science and medicine. There's so much I want to do.
And what does Pride mean to you?
Pride, it's a coming together. It's joining different generations of queer people, different it's the community. It's being a part of something bigger than yourself, and that's really, really important to me.
Wow, very well said. Being part of something bigger than yourself, and of course about acceptance, and we're learning a lot about Gender Cool and the folks there. You can check our stories out online and that Who I'm Meant to Be special from last year and this year's as well, but we're going to send it back to all of you at the booth.
All right, thanks Jason so much. And while you were talking to our friends there, we saw some groups from some local schools, including Francis Parker and the Lycée Français. So important to support our young people as they develop and grow.
We'll give them a bonjour, Tanja. I'll give them a bonjour.
It's so good to see so many young people out celebrating today.
Can we talk about this kind of revamp of the Chicago flag?
Oh, I
love it.
I want this in a sundress, baby.
Ask, and I'm sure you shall receive.
By the end of the parade, it will be done. It will be done.
I was thinking about a three-piece suit myself.
Okay. Kim, we will settle for a crop top.
Kim, you're on point. That vest is really, it's
beautiful.
Of the moment right now.
Yes.
I love the accessories, too.
Mm-hmm.
They always, like the earrings, the hats, the bandanas. I really love that flag.
I'm surprised every year what you can turn into a rainbow.
Both with clothing and without.
Exactly. Exactly.
Nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing.
All right.
Prime timers.
Yes.
Hey, y'all.
Yes. The Chicago Prime Timers, are we still with them? They're bouncing. It's an intergenerational nonprofit for gay, bi, trans men aged 21 to 101. You're welcome. Who enjoy educational and entertaining events, including health and wellness.
Let's shout out our camera people, ABC7. Those are some beautiful shots we're getting here today.
Here comes Kim's people.
Yeah, my people.
There you go.
The LGBT Hall of Fame. Look at there.
We got our own Hall of Famer in the booth right here.
That's right. I had the honor of being inducted in 2016.
Kim, tell us a little bit, why is it so important to have this way to recognize the LGBTQ community and those who have been fighting for so long?
Yeah, you know, for a long time, Chicago was the only city that had something like this. And I think it's so important both for younger people and for older people to understand our history and to connect to what's happening in Chicago, because we hear about the East Coast, we hear about the West Coast, and they forget the middle. A lot has happened here. So the Chicago Hall of Fame has been around since 1991 and highlights leaders of the community. And through the hall, Chicago residents can see the history of the unique contributions of the inductees that they've made to eradicate homophobic bias, transphobic bias, and discrimination. So it's almost time for the next class of inductees to come in. So we'll know more in the fall of who made it for 2024.
And so important to follow that arc of history so we can appreciate how far we've come and
Absolutely.
not be discouraged when we look at where we have to go.
That's it right there.
All right, we're going to take a break right now. Quick commercial break, and then we're back with more of Chicago's Pride Parade.
Welcome back, everybody. You are live in Chicago on North Halsted Street, 53rd Annual Chicago Pride Parade. A lovely, lovely Sunday afternoon for you here. Beautiful day. So many people out. We are up close and personal with all the people this time around.
We are indeed. Equality Illinois is the float that you are looking at right now. It is the state's oldest, largest, and most effective advocacy organization dedicated to defending the rights of LGBTQ plus Illinoisans. Kim, I want to talk about Art Johnson. Art Johnson is one of the co-founders of what became eventually Equality Illinois. He and his husband Pepe are two of our grand marshals today. They are community GMs. And Art and Pepe have been such, transformative members of the community.
They absolutely have. I think people just don't understand how involved they've been in LGBTQ history in Chicago and the state of Illinois. Art in particular was one of the drivers of the Human Rights Ordinance, one of the early ones in the country that protects the rights of LGBTQ folks, including gender identity, and has done that work for decades. And they have one of the best bars in the country.
We will get to that one.
Yes, we will.
But if you know the community, you know which bar.
That's right.
and rolling up right now, we got Chime. And baby, they got energy because they got money, honey. Chime is helping everyday people to unlock their financial progress. They are proud to support their LGBT members and employees, and they're a financial technology company founded to provide basic, easy-to-use banking services to customers.
Are they giving away money? They're throwing out something out here.
I think we need to be out there.
People are excited when they come by. I'm trying to see. It's just bubbles. It's bubbles.
Oh,
It's
I thought it was bucks,
Throw
not
it
bubbles.
around confetti like it's cash.
Exactly. They partner with regional banks to help design easy-to-read and navigate personalized bank accounts. Give Chime a call. In 2022, they were named Fortune list of best in small, medium workplaces.
Look at a small. What a cutie we just saw. Little girl walking by.
Looking at all that confetti, I have to give a shout out to Streets and Sands because they're going to be cleaning this up afterwards.
They ready.
And there's that bar.
Okay.
Sidetrack.
that.
Do tell, Kim. Do tell.
So, yes, it's one of my favorite places in what I still call Boys Town. So, Sidetrack is a behemoth. It's a big gay club drawing a diverse crowd, serving up slushy drinks. Y'all, be careful with those.
Y'all, they got multiple zip codes.
Yes, they do. The brain freeze isn't what you have to worry about. And of course, the show tunes. This bar opened in 1982, one of the first gay-owned bars in the city, and has been welcoming Chicago's LGBTQ community and the community of the world for over 4 decades. And this bar just grows every year. They have a wonderful storytelling program once a month called Outspoken that I had the pleasure of hosting for 8 years, and they bring the funk.
They are determined to be heard today.
Yes.
You can feel the funk in our seats, Kim.
I know.
All right. They were just playing Lady Gaga, Born This Way.
Yeah.
Look at the confetti.
Look at that shot. They're representing today.
Yes, they are.
I wonder if that confetti is raining down on Jason Knowles right now. Are you covered in confetti right now?
There you go. He's got it.
Along with our friend Chloe Daniels.
See you, Jason.
How's it going? I'm loving the music. I love Sidetrack. It's one of my go-tos. I found a couple of things while you were gone. I found this. Look at my heart necklace. And Chloe Daniels.
Hello. How
Famous
are you?
drag queen here in Chicago. Chloe, tell us a little bit about what you do for those who don't know you, what you do in Chicago, and your performance.
You know, I'm a proud drag performer for the last 13 years here in this amazing city called Chicago.
I'm going to let you hold the mic.
Of course. I'm used to this.
You're the star. Right?
Oh, no, my gosh. No, and I'm one of the hosts at one of the drag brunches down at the Virgin Hotel here in Chicago every other Saturday. And, you know, I'm just so happy to be here at this amazing 54th Pride celebration.
I love it. And you were just engaged, I heard, right?
I was. I'm recently engaged in March. We are planning a wedding to my amazing partner, Brian. And it just, look at this parade, y'all. It is so incredible to see all this love. All this love, everyone being uniquely, authentically themselves.
I know, the love, the energy, the rainbows, the sun is out, everybody's happy. And the Sidetrack float.
And the Sidetrack float just went by and all the confetti went up. I wanted to start crying. It's incredible here in Chicago right now.
So just quickly tell me just a little bit more about yourself. You know, why are you a drag queen? Why do you do what you do? What does pride mean to you?
Pride is to live and be authentically yourself, love yourself, love each other, and I mean, just support this amazing community. It's like, I'm so lucky to call Chicago home.
It is, and I am too, and I love Chicago. I'm so happy about this parade and that it's as popular as it is. A draw, of course, nationwide, a draw in the Midwest, people all over here coming here to be themselves and to be accepted. We're going to send it back to you.
Oh, big love to Chloe and to Chloe's partner, Brian. So happy for their engagement.
Celebration of love here.
Yeah, looks like we got some of your friends and colleagues coming right up.
Look at that. I see John, our producer. There is Rob Elgus and his wife, his beautiful wife. And Jason's up there on the float. Now, Jason.
You can't get enough of me. I'm back. I'm here with Rob Elgus. Rob, how are you? Tell me about the day. Yeah, introduce me to your wife.
Perfect day, Jason. It is so crowded. There's so much love. It's just a special thing to be a part of.
I'm so glad you're here. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I think it's great. It's just incredible. Just so many smiling faces and everybody together and happy today. It doesn't get any better than
so
that.
Fun. Let's see who else is on the float. Take a little walk with me here. We're going to, hey, Adriana, how are you? Hi, everybody. Hi, Blanca. Let's talk to Blanca Rios, one of our producers. Tell me about Pride. What do you think?
You know what? It's great. Everyone's out. We're feeling the love, you know, and it's great to be here with everyone in the community and sharing in the Pride.
And it's a very colorful, very fun, very festive float. Hi to everybody else. Hi, John Klein. All right, I know this float's moving, and I got to hop off it soon, so we're going to send it back to you all up at the booth.
It's so good to see our friends out there.
They're having a great time, too.
Hello, Blanca, and to our Vice President of Community Engagement. That's Deanna Palomar in the pink top there, waving at us. Our producer, John. By the way, the fellow in the back, Lamar, keeps us safe every morning. I mean, we got a crowd that comes outside of the studio while we're anchoring the show, and Lamar makes sure that they behave.
Looks like we've got Lambda Legal coming up. They're an American civil rights organization that focuses on lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender communities, as well as people living with HIV through impact litigation, societal education, and public policy work. The law firm started in 1973 by founder Bill Thom. Just $25 in the company's bank account and its newly minted name stuck onto his apartment mailbox with a Band-Aid. From there, we turned it into what we see on the street today. More than 5 decades later, Lambda Legal has served the LGBTQ+ community in cases going as high as the Supreme Court.
You know, this is one of those floats where they come and you watch and you're like, wait, it keeps going and going and going. They showed up, man.
They showed up.
Just like they do in real life.
It takes a lot of people for this progress that we're seeing, and they do amazing work.
It takes a village, people.
It takes a village. Dibs on the construction vest, Tanya.
Oh, how fun.
You know, the YMCA float should be next after that.
It could be, but instead we have the Ferrera Candy and Chicago Gay Men's Chorus joining forces here to show us something sweet. All them sweet tarts on there. Ferrera Candy Company, of course, you know, one of our leading distributors of numerous iconic candy and cookie brands, including sweet tarts. This is a fun fact for you. In 1 year, the Ferrera Candy Company produced 38 million nerd ropes, enough for every citizen of New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago to have 2 each.
And I'm telling you, those gummy nerd clusters, I'm not joking. They've changed my gas station routine. They are what to watch for at the candy aisle.
It's the reason you don't pay at the pump.
Exactly, Tanya.
I'm a lemon head kind of girl myself.
Yeah, Chicago is the candy capital of the world.
Darn right it is. A friend of mine, colleague of mine, he's actually like a candy developer. For the Mars Wrigley Company. I'm like, how did you land that job?
Did you get to taste test or anything like that?
Qualifications do you need for that?
Yeah.
I bet I'm qualified.
I got your chocolate division right here. I can be your quality control.
Hey, people.
There we go.
See you. We see you.
You know, I had to turn around when the Tiffany & Co. group went by just to see if they were tossing out any products. They were not.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
No, I was hoping.
And look at that. We got some beads being given out, and they didn't even have to do anything for it. Just show up.
Just show yourself.
Just show up.
Not all of yourself,
sweet
even.
face.
Yeah, we see Bobby Loves in the background. If you're ever looking for a good place to be gay and sing karaoke, go to Bobby Loves.
You know,
do them both at the same time.
Exactly.
I love that. And you know what I love? Looking at these faces.
Canada!
Oh, what up, Canada?
Oh, there's a shirt we should have passed by.
Yeah, here we go back to it. Let's just mute out that green line there and head on back down to Jason Knowles.
Hi, I found Lindsay and Leah here, my new friends, with 2 beautiful children, 1 little baby here. Tell me about your story.
So my wife Leah and I met in 2010, and we've been together ever since. We have 2 beautiful kids. We live in Oak Park, and just so happy to be here. This is great, seeing all these people supporting our community. It's a very good day for Chicago and a good day for Pride.
And how long have you been coming to Pride?
This is our first year with both of them. She came when she was about 2 years old, and we've come a few times before kids when it was a little bit easier.
And what's his name?
This is Kaden.
Kalen.
Yeah.
Oh, he is adorable. And let's meet your daughter.
That's Kylie.
Kylie, say hi.
Hello, Shy. You say hi.
And I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you're good.
Tell me about Pride. Yeah, happy Pride.
Yeah,
and how are you doing today? Tell me about the day.
Community. What a great event and what a great day for it. Beautiful.
It's gorgeous. What does Pride mean to you and being out here and seeing all the people and the energy?
Just love and energy. It feels just great to be here.
And the
so
accepted.
Supported. Fully accepted here.
How long have you been coming to Pride?
Oh boy, since high school. A while. I don't want to disclose my age.
Okay, we're going to wrap up here. I've been coming to Pride actually 20 years. I'm seeing it from a different perspective now. In the middle of the street, seeing the floats. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Jason.
Now we're spotlighting an organization that is making a difference every single day. And I'm telling you, when you show up to Chicago, like me, a gay man who was kind of in the closet and doesn't know much about what you need to know about your health, Center on Halsted will get you what you need. It's an amazing organization. They will help you figure out what you need. Their mission is to advance the community and secure the health and well-being of the LGBTQIA+ people of Chicagoland. The center is located really close to us in the heart of Chicago's Lakeview neighborhood and has over 1,000 community members visit every day. To learn how you can help, head to centeronhalsted.org.
3656 North Halsted.
Absolutely, with a nice Whole Foods attached to it, Tanya.
I was going to say, they are so welcoming when you walk in there. They've got all the literature laid out, those lovely people at the desk, and then off to your right is the Whole Foods when you need to do your grocery shopping.
I still consider that a new place. Even though it's been there for a while.
It's been there a minute.
It's been there a minute. It feels new to me. It feels, it's beautiful.
It is. Yeah, and shout out to their new CEO, Jolie Robinson, who's only been in the job about 6 months. And comes to us from Texas.
Yes, she's lovely. And now we move on to an important resource for our community here in Chicago, Planned Parenthood of Illinois.
It's a leader in providing sexual and reproductive health care and education, offers specialized care to the LGBTQIA+ community for 2024 Pride Parade. Planned Parenthood's theme is, of course, sex ed for everybody. Planned Parenthood typically has around 100 supporters that come out and participate. Along with the branded swag, they are passing out information about health care services they provide to the community and how to make appointments. Vital services in this day and age.
Jose, you said everybody.
That's exactly how they intend.
Your body.
Exactly.
And it's so good to see them come out so strong, given what's going on in other parts of the country and the threats that Planned Parenthood is under. Planned Parenthood of Illinois has just done amazing work and has welcomed folks from all across the country seeking services.
It's a really important part of the conversation, Cam. Illinois is kind of an island right now when it comes to reproductive rights for women. And so what we're seeing, just from a numbers perspective, is we're seeing a lot of people coming from some of our surrounding states where some rights have been rolled back in order to receive health care here in Illinois. And Planned Parenthood, such an important provider of that care.
We feel so lucky to live here.
Yes.
Where we do.
I'm telling you,
I chose Chicago.
Yeah, you did.
As did you.
So did I. We all did.
We all did. We're all transplants by choice. Chicagoans by choice.
Absolutely.
And those are vital Chicagoans, too, because we're here because we want to be here.
Absolutely.
All right.
The health and wellness circle. Is that what I'm seeing coming up?
You know, I saw CDPH, the Chicago Department of Public Health. I wonder if, CDPH, there we go.
There we go.
Look at it. You know what? Here's what I learned. Being in news for so long, I spent many years before I came to Chicago broadcasting from the New York State Fair. Can I tell you what people will do for swag? That is how you guarantee you will have a successful show up.
That's right.
At any event,
have
you
something to
bring
give away.
swag, the people will love you.
What we want to do for love.
But I have to say, CDPH is a partner in the Getting to Zero Illinois Ending the Epidemic plan here. It's part of my W-2 job at AIDS Foundation Chicago. Partners with CDPH and IDPH on this plan to eliminate the epidemic by 2030. And the GTZ plan is on our website, gtzillinois.hiv. I encourage people to take a look at that and see what we're doing and how they can be involved in getting to zero by 2030.
Project Vida coming in hot here with some tunes, man. They know how to bring
That's some Nina Sky from 04, Tanya.
Right? Where were you in 04? Because let me tell you, I was up in the club somewhere.
We don't want to talk about that.
This is Project Vida Incorporated.
Maybe we do.
It's a family show, Jose. Family show.
Okay.
So shout out to Project Vida out in Chicago's Little Village community. Some important resources for the Latino community there.
And next we have up Firebrand by Second City Country Dance Association.
Somebody been up in Charlie's.
Here we go. Hosea, you're
Step on out here, boys.
Stealing my thunder. You were exactly right. So Hosea is referencing, so you know how we said that we are Chicagoans by choice? When I first came to Chicago, you know, when I was in college, I had a roommate who was from the Alleghenies out in Pennsylvania. She loved country music. She got me into it. And then I moved to Chicago, a student at Northwestern, and my girlfriends and I, we were like, let's go to a country bar. We just moved here. We were living in Lakeview at the time. So I was like, what is the closest country bar to us? Well, enter Charlie's of Chicago. I didn't quite know where, what I was getting myself into until I walked through the door.
And it's a yeehaw time.
And then when I arrived, I was like, all right, let's do this. I'm into it. But yo, if you do not know how to line dance when you walk in there, you better study hard before
you need to watch.
You need to just watch.
It is intense.
It is a spectator sport there if you are not a dancer. But man, is it a fun time.
So Firebrand was formed in 2019, and its membership includes many dancers who have performed in the LGBTQIA+ country and western dance troupes in Chicago, going back as far as 2007. My goodness.
Wow. They've been two-stepping for a while.
They have. Wait, 2007 was about the time when I was hanging out at Charlie's Chicago.
Eventually, we're going to get all these stories, right?
We got lots of them, and we have more stories to come for you. Chicago's Pride Parade comes back to you after a quick break.
Welcome back to Pride Chicago 2024. We are live on Homestead in the city, the Windy City. Lots of our friendly faces and lovely places. Look at all these people here. Look at the crowd here. Walgreens, take all my money. Just take all of my money.
Listen, y'all, if you've ever needed care,
oh my goodness.
and certainly if you've become friends with your pharmacist, you know how important.
Speed dial, baby.
You know how important a resource your local Walgreens can be, and so we are so grateful to them for all that they do, and for their employees who are showing up today, showing their pride.
The community outreach is unparalleled as well.
Unparalleled. Hey, listen, 120 years of history in this company.
And it's a local company. People tend to forget. Walgreens is our company right here.
And I bet tomorrow morning I'm picking up some Pedialyte at the closest Walgreens near me.
You will not be alone, Cody.
I get all my supplies there. I get groceries at my Walgreens.
Cody, are you the reason I can't find Pedialyte with one of my girls?
Tanja, you just call me when you need a sitter, and I will show up with it.
You know what? I'm having trouble finding my Ozempic because I really need it, because people who want it are getting it.
People who have diabetes,
People
having
really
trouble finding it.
I can't get it because y'all want to be skinny.
Jose, I now feel for your pharmacist. She's getting the story.
By the way, if I'm not mistaken, P-Flag was an answer in last week's New York Times crossword puzzle.
Okay.
Really? That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. It is, especially if you are familiar with the nation's largest organization dedicated to supporting, educating, and advocating for people in the LGBTQ+ community. It's been around since 1973. And we are so grateful to them for showing up today. Of course they did.
They show up strong, always, always.
It's such a difference in people's lives, too, just to have that support from your family.
It changes your whole trajectory when that's involved. I want to be very clear about that. I come from two very loving parents, and when life is tough, they are in my corner, and you don't feel alone. So if you've got a kid who is different and is exploring themselves, just offer them love. I know it's cliche. I know it's trite. That's all you can give. That's all they need. They just need love and support.
That's absolutely right. And find your local P-Flag chapter for parents, because, you know, they have to come out too when their siblings, their kids come out, and they need resources as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's such an important way of looking at it, and a really important little bit of insight there for families that are maybe in the early stages of this process. Let's go back to Jason Knowles now, see what he has for us street side.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm looking for the camera. We're here. Don't worry. We're here. I didn't leave you yet. Don't worry. Hi.
We don't see you.
Do you see me yet?
No, I see a cute little break dancer down in the bottom left-hand corner.
Maybe we could switch cameras because I have another camera. Oh,
no.
You see me now?
There you are.
It's like hide and go, Jason. Find Jason. I found two beautiful ladies, Monica and Jasmine. I'm going to introduce you to them. If not, I could find them again. I've been running all over trying to find the camera. But here we go. Here's Jasmine and Monica. I mean, how could we not stop for Jasmine? Look at this. First, I want to get a shot of this. Look at this wonderful outfit. The rainbow dress. She looks beautiful, but I think we're going to talk more to Monica because I know Jasmine, you said you don't want to talk much. I'm not going to put you on the spot. Don't worry. But Monica, tell me your story. You're here together.
Been together about a year. Just recently got engaged, so she's now my fiance.
An engagement announcement. Wait, is this the first anyone's hearing or no?
This is her first Chicago Pride.
Your first Chicago Pride. Oh, your first Chicago Pride. So I must ask, since it's your first and then I won't ask anything else, what is your first Pride like?
It's amazing. Great. I'm having a lot of fun.
Is it special to see everybody coming together?
It is. It's a lot of fun.
And how about you? What does this mean for you, especially being engaged? And you're allowed to be engaged.
I'm so excited. We'll be back in December to get married right here in Chicago.
You're getting married in Chicago.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Ohio.
You're from Ohio? I'm from Ohio.
Yeah, Columbus.
Columbus. Okay, I'm from Cleveland.
I'm actually from here, but I'm currently living in Ohio. So.
Oh, okay, you're from here.
Yeah, I moved to Ohio. But we're coming back here to get married.
And you'll have that Chicago wedding, the beautiful Chicago wedding. Well, thank you for sharing your story. We love it, and I love this. I'm sure a lot of you at home are jealous of this. Let's take one more look. Woo, look at that. All right.
She is a rainbow confection.
Absolutely.
Beautiful, huh?
Gorgeous. Jason, thank you so much, and congratulations to that beautiful couple.
Jason's trying to get a little drama out of, are you just now announcing? No, everybody knows.
Well, I was going to say, engaged in a year, that's the lesbian fast track.
Oh, Kim said it. And Kimberly Clark is rolling up at the perfect time, so I can avoid what I was going to say.
Kimberly Clark providing you with diapers, whether you're on the front end of life or on the back end of life.
Or maybe for a 2-hour broadcast. You never know.
There you go. You got to do what you got to do.
Those depends come in handy.
Better care for a better world.
Hello.
30th anniversary of Pride Employee Resource Group. Kimberly Clark, second year as a sponsor of the Pride Parade.
Yes.
So we got Northwestern rolling up.
Speaking of take all my money, there's Northwestern.
Listen, though, all kidding aside, yes, they take all my money too. It's all good. But so grateful to them for the care that they provide for all of their patients.
World's leading experts too.
Hosea and I were talking about this on the ride here. We are so fortunate in the city of Chicago. No matter what it is that ails you, if you are looking for the person who specializes in that thing or the expert in that thing, you're going to find them in Chicago.
They're here. That's right.
They are here at one of our wonderful healthcare facilities and hospitals.
It might take a few months to get in with Northwestern, but once you get that appointment, you better save it and get there in 6 months.
You cancel everything else and get there.
Exactly.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yes, our Uptown Chamber of Commerce now. One of Chicago's oldest chambers of commerce, too. Helping local businesses and community organizations. Uptown, of course, also a longtime home to social activists and advocates, immigrants, now refugees with all of our migrant communities that have moved into the city over the course of the last couple of years, providing so many resources for that community.
I feel so good. We're really close to the people this year. We can just
right
really
behind us.
reach out and touch them.
You can feel the bass, and it's a super bass.
It's moving. It's all about it. No trouble.
Okay, he is giving us the moment.
I think they knew the assignment and they followed through.
Absolutely. Oh, that's Naomi Campbell walking.
The category is
Slay Jose.
Slay Jose. Slay Jose. I love that.
That's going to be your new name.
I like it. I'll take it.
Change the Instagram.
Social media handles to Slay Jose. With a Jose with an A-E at the end.
Absolutely. There you go. As opposed to using that as a verb. We're not going to verb me.
No, we're going to adjective you.
Thank you.
So we have all the health departments here today. Cook County Health is what we're looking at now. Cook County Health is the public health system of Cook County, and its core center, which was created to specifically address the AIDS epidemic in the 1980s, one of the first. The core center is one of the largest health providers for minority LGBTQ members. And they offer all kinds of health-related services, and they know how to party, apparently.
Yeah, they sure do.
They got some quality speakers on that floor.
Cook County Health.
I mean, they got the announcing going for us right now. We can take a break. We can take a breather.
They got the pretty people on their floor, too.
They do. Look at that.
Chicago is full of beautiful people.
That's all. Everywhere you look. Everywhere you look.
That's the lake effect, I'm told.
You know, I think the way Mother Nature showed up this time, the energy is coming. Because it's not too hot, it's not raining. We got a cool breeze. Everybody is
all you need
just
is
energetic. That's right.
I'm sure you just reach your hand out, you grab one of those.
Ask and you shall provide.
Somebody got him. Hey. Hey, back to you. I said, hey, Chicago. Hey, back. Hey, back. I love seeing all these faces.
I do. Of all ages, of all races.
I just got the chills. Like the feeling the parade just hit me again. Like we're here.
Let's go to Jason Knowles now. Jason, who are you talking to
enjoying the music, the fun, the laughter. I found some loyal viewers, some local guys. They actually gave me the heart around my neck here, the heart necklace. Hi, how are you?
It is such an honor to meet you. This has been just a blessing today. Thank you for all you do for the city. I'm with my friend Ricky and my brother, and we met these lovely. Nice to meet you guys.
And this is your brother?
My brother Mike. I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
And what was your name again?
Rick.
And you're all from the southwest side, the city
We're all
southwest
from the southwest side of the city. It's been a beautiful city to live in. I thank you all, and it's wonderful because I have an opportunity to work for the city schools, so all of you have made this possible for us.
And your loyal viewers, we love that. I know you stopped me. We had some pictures earlier. That was fun. How long have you been coming to Pride?
I have been coming to Pride since my 20s when I went to college at DePaul.
Wow, okay. And you love it. What does it mean to you?
I'm so sorry.
What does it mean to you?
It's an honor for us to have an opportunity to be ourselves for one day and be able to express it all the time without having to consciously think, oh, we have to be cautious of who we're talking to. It's a blessing.
It's the one day and you truly can be who you are. Now you can do that every day, of course, but today's the day you can really embrace it, right?
Say it one more time. Because
today's the day you can really embrace it.
Yes! Oh my God, and it's gorgeous outside too.
It sure is beautiful. I mean, it turned into a lovely day. All right. Okay. Well, thanks, guys, for talking to us.
I'm so sorry.
What do you have to say? Tell me about Pride. Yeah. How's the day going for you today? What does it mean to you? Why is this special for you today to be here?
Because we're celebrating life and love and happiness and joy, and that's what this is all about.
And thank you so much for the necklace. I'm getting another necklace.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Thank you very much. I'm adding color as the day goes on. I know my shirt's a little bland, but I'm adding more color.
Jason,
we'll be back. We'll be here the rest of the time. Yeah.
Your friends there are all of us who are like, wait, what'd you say?
Just all of the things. We love all of the things. WGCI, I see you guys out there.
And hello, CPS. I see the CPS emblem on there as well. Shout out, I'm a CPS mom. I'm saying it loud and proud.
All right.
My girls have been, one of my girls is just a year away from going to high school.
Oh.
Woo. We got that testing anxiety in the house right now. And we've felt well supported throughout the process. So we thank our teachers and our administrators who provide so much for our students in the city of Chicago.
That's our friends at GCI.
Ooh,
Chicago's home for hip-hop and R&B.
And they got a throwback on there, too. When was the last time you heard whoop?
There it was.
There it was. You're exactly right. How fun.
Oh, here we got Broadway.
Yeah.
Chicago.
All right, them my people.
Yes.
I know. We're their hype people, Jose. Between you and me, we got them covered. All your wonderful
Broadway
interviews. For
I love working with these people. Broadway in Chicago. We sort of take it for granted here in Chicago. The amount of theatrical productions that really have the genesis here in the city of Chicago.
The genesis, exactly.
Right here. They start here, they work it out, they fix it up, and then they take it on if it's ready to go to Broadway.
That's right.
We have all the great shows, and people love coming here because it's such a wonderful theater town and intelligent theater-going public.
You know, we have so many of the shows before they hit Broadway.
Exactly.
They
You can still afford them.
They need to make sure that Chicago likes them before they can move on. And before they can pass go and collect $200. Big shout out to our girls Jamara Anderson and Doris Davenport, our friends out at Broadway in Chicago. And on that note,
on
that note, we're going to take a quick break as we watch the Baton Show Lounge. We'll be back with more of our Chicago Pride Parade.
Welcome back to Pride in Chicago. We are live. This is ABC7 and a few of our very close friends along Halstead Street. Look at those faces.
Just a million of the closest
That's
of
the
them.
closest.
Exactly.
I feel like we know most of them. We're up tight, close with them this time. Having a wonderful time, beautiful day here in the Windy City. Everybody showing their love.
Good times had by all. Jason Knowles has been walking the parade route all morning long. Jason, where are you now, and who are you talking to?
Hi. Okay, this is a segment I'm going to call Free for All because we're just going to find somebody and we're going to hear their story. How about it? I think it's a fun little game, right?
All right.
So
Let's do it.
Well, talk to us live on TV. What's your name? Tell us about Pride and why you're here.
What was that?
Tell us about Pride and why you're here. I know I got to be loud.
Honestly, I'm just an ally. My girlfriend's bisexual, so I'm here to support her, celebrate everything. You know, I'm just trying to show as much support as I can for her.
And where are you from?
Round Lake.
Round Lake?
Yes.
And so you made the trip down?
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful.
I
Is
think
it
it's
worth
worth
it?
it. 100%, yeah. This is my second year back with her, so it's always a good time.
And that's a great story. You're supporting your girlfriend in her journey. Tell me about your story and your name. What's your name?
Cass.
Cass.
I'm Cass, yeah. I'm from Round Lake too. I don't really know how to go with my story. I've been bisexual my whole life. Born that way, still am. But I'm happy to be able to celebrate.
And you're happy that he's here to support you today?
Yeah, of course.
And how about you? I see a circle. Oh, I love that. Look at that.
His husband
A little bit
is
of
twirling
flair.
the flag.
Your husband is here.
His right there.
Okay. Oh, he's in the parade. Okay. Where are you from?
We're from the city, Lakeview.
All right. I know she's more interested in the parade. It's okay. It's all right. All right. Lots of energy. Lots of excitement here. Everybody's so happy to be here. Looking at the wonderful flags. I think you could take a shot of this too. We're seeing some green flags here. They're beautiful.
Yeah,
Back to you.
That's what happens, Jason. They've been waiting there all morning long just so they can give their love.
I was interrupting the show.
I know.
Never again.
I'm super into his Taylor Swift reference T-shirt, but Daddy, I love him.
Find him because I love that too. I saw that. We're going to talk to him.
It's like right when your loved one walks by, that's when we want to talk.
It's like the Chicago Marathon. It's as though we were trying to talk to somebody. We're like, wait. I got to tell them I love them. And I'm proud of them.
And here we have the Chicago Pride Guard. If you're a Charlie XCX fan, you know it's a Brad Summer, and they're showing us that's true. In 2018, Chicago Pride Guard was born a champion of both inclusivity and fearless self-expression. CPG's mission is twofold: ignite LGBTQ plus awareness and allyship, as well as promote the sport of the arts, known as the Color Guard.
And they make waving those flags look very,
it looks fun.
It looks fabulous. So they've also been a part of the inaugural Pride Parades out in Aurora and Buffalo Grove. I want to give a shout out to Molly Pinta out in Buffalo Grove, a young woman who actually founded the parade ever since. Her parents have been tremendously supportive of her. And the Buffalo Grove, of all places, their Pride Parade is one of the go-to prime events of Pride season.
I love people who know how to work the camera. They were all in it for that move.
So this is Steve Quick Jeweler out on Clark Street in Lincoln Park, Lakeview area. Do you think they're making a play right now for engagement? Be like, you need a ring? We got you covered.
They should check in with Monica and Jasmine.
Right? Yes. Make sure that they got their rings in order.
That's right.
Or whatever jewelry it is that they would like to express their love.
Looks like this next group is...
They should have lots of bling on that float.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Steve Quick's got quite the entourage.
And now we have Tricone Chicago, which is an organization for queer South Asians and their family, friends, allies, and community. They work towards the following goals: bringing people of South Asian heritage together, promoting awareness, visibility, and cultural and legal acceptance of people with alternative sexual orientations and gender identities, helping people proudly affirm both their South Asian identity and their sexual orientation. And this will be their 4th year marching in the Chicago Pride Parade.
I'm here for it, man. The Bollywood beats the Bhangra.
Yeah, no, they are bringing the Bollywood.
J.P. Morgan Chase & Company. Pretty interesting. The company has earned a perfect 100 on last year's Corporate Equality Index, designated as one of the best places to work for LGBTQ equality.
It would be great if they could clear my balance.
I was going to say the same thing.
Well, I've been looking for an ally,
I just thought about it. It's time for the mortgage you got to do.
So here's the question, Cody, because I'm a Chase Bank customer.
Yeah.
The question is, did you run up your balance, or did somebody, steal your identity?
My Chase Sapphire has turned into a Chase Cubic Zirconium.
You know?
because if you're the one who ran it up, they'll help you to figure out how to pay it down.
Maybe
they're good about that.
We should call our friends back at Chime. They should help out.
There you go.
Somebody need to be giving away some money today. Oh, if that's the case, Tito's is right there for you.
There you go.
Tito will help ease the pain, I suppose.
93 WXRT. With their float coming through as we say hi to our parade goers out along the route here. They're going to be hoarse by the end of the day with all that shouting.
They definitely are. This is just the start. This is the first event.
Isn't that the truth? It's a long day.
It's a long day.
Ooh, Chicago Samba. Cody, I think we got to get out there and dance.
I'm wearing the outfit for it, Tanya.
You could be out on the beach in Rio de Janeiro in that outfit.
But then I wouldn't be here with you, Tanya, looking at Folia, Brazil, and the Chicago Samba. Oh, these are one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah. Look at
the hips are starting, mine too. Beautiful, colorful Brazilian carnival that inspires the whole world.
They're staying warm.
Yeah, well, yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, one of our pride parades, almost 10 years ago, I was out there on the parade route doing what Jason's doing today, and I tried to do that footwork. And let me tell you, it ain't easy. I was winded.
And they're doing it for the whole route.
I get tired just looking at them.
Those costumes, man.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
The feathers. I am here for it.
And you got to balance that headpiece all the way through.
That's right.
Okay, I want to be a showgirl. I want to leave.
Anything is possible.
Yeah,
and you got friends to teach you how.
Yeah. I think I'm looking at my new mentor.
Cody, we just got to get you some feathers. Baby.
Absolutely.
Some feathers and some little sparkly booties. I'm talking about what's on your feet.
I was going to say, Tanya, I think I was born that way. I was born that way.
Beautiful.
I just want to be in Brazil right now, though.
That would be nice.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
They're slowing it down for us. We're supposed to be able to catch the step when they go slow.
I didn't catch it.
Flew right past me.
Flew right past.
So impressive.
The drums. Woo. Can feel it. Oh, they're showing out now.
Absolutely. They said, this is what we do.
And you know what? The costumes themselves are prideful. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Caravana out in Toronto. One of the world's largest Caribbean parades. My brother-in-law is half Trinidadian. And so my sister and him go out and they do the costumes and they sent me a picture of them once and I was like, oh, where's the rest of it? Because they are proud.
Well, they would have been right at home right here.
All the love.
Oh, I see Ignite, one of my favorite organizations. They do so much for youth experiencing homelessness. They're committed to advancing equity, confronting discrimination, and dismantling systemic barriers to housing, which they believe is a human right. And they work to break down barriers by engaging in efforts with and on behalf of youth and communities who are navigating systems of oppression based on their race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender identity, and other social identities. And they are really upholding an organizational culture of justice, diversity, and equity.
Kim, I want to congratulate you on all the work you do toward those goals. I mean, active in the community, a legend. You do so many things, and we are so honored. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart, that we are so honored to have you with us, and just your spirit is just so warm, and you're so educational. And I mean, you know, I don't say anything to everybody, but I just love you to death, and I'm just so proud of you, and I'm in awe of the work that you do throughout all of our communities.
I appreciate you. I'm blushing under the makeup that Alex applied. I feel very lucky to be in Chicago. We have amazing activists and advocates and elected officials who are on the right side of history, you know, and they make it so much easier as compared to other places around us.
Well, Kim, on a day when everybody is a queen, we are honored to be sitting next to
A real one.
Real life
royalty, baby.
And speaking of makeup, you need your supplies.
Yeah, no.
Ulta's got you covered.
This is when to be out there for the products.
Products? Who uses products?
It's a natural glow.
You know,
it's a glow.
The
melanin is real.
As the resident broadcaster here who wakes up before 3 a.m. every day, I am not ashamed to admit that I need it. These under eyes don't happen on their own.
Well, you know.
This was not
true.
This is not born in nature.
Baby, I know those hours. You take all the help you can get. I know I did. That
You
and
did
more.
your time, Hosea. You did your time.
Paid my due.
Yes.
Look at that shot. I just love it.
I mean, the balloon.
Yeah.
What's balloon fruit? It is a fruity balloon display.
There's so many ways
there's a
we
day
can
to
go
do
with
it.
that.
Well, that's appropriate.
It's a fruity day, Tanya.
Why did I know you were going to say that? Why did I know?
Cody.
All I do is tee it up.
Let him go.
Exactly.
Knock it out of the park.
I said, Tanya, you alley-I-oop.
It's about the only sport I've ever been good at.
Oh, that is beautiful, though.
Isn't it? That watermelon?
Yeah.
This is Dentsu?
Yes, a coalition of purveyors of spirits here
I like
in the
that.
city.
Oh.
So it was Smirnoff in 21 seats, collaborating with balloon artist Molly Balloons to create this colorful display, this fruity display. I mean, can you imagine walking in that? Look at those. Look at the little balloons that make up.
Looks like one of those fire characters on Elemental, that Pixar movie. Did you see it? He really does.
Yeah, I got ennui living with me right now. So shout out to Diageo, Breakthrough Beverage Group, and Dentsu Creative, who recruited their employees identifying as members of the LGBTQIA community to march today. By the way, it was Smirnoff's Show Up, Show Off 2023 drag queen contestant who is the one greeting guests from her throne when we saw the beginning of this float. Man, look how many people they got representing today.
With Miss Caramel DeVille on the throne. Hello.
Now I wonder if they're giving away product.
Jason, you taking a bite out of this?
I am. I love these colors and the fruit. I'm multitasking. I mean, this is a social media moment here. Look at this. Wow. I am in the middle of it all. Beautiful, beautiful. This is so cool to be in the heart of all these colors. So I found a really cool story for all of you. This is amazing. These guys here have been coming to this parade for 32 years, about 30 years. So tell me your story, because it's more than just that. Well, first of all, this is the spot you've been coming to for 32, this exact spot. Tell me that story. You want to tell it? Okay.
32 years, we've been watching this little tree as a little sapling turn into this big, beautiful green goddess that we're looking at right now. I've been coming here 32 years. Totally excited, feeling the camaraderie of everybody and just how beautiful everything is. You know, people are so generally nice, exciting, feeling the good energy, the good vibes. Yeah, that's what brings us back every year.
Yeah, and you look back and reflect 32 years later, that tree growing. What goes through your mind?
Oh, it's just like, we look at that tree and every year it's a bigger and bigger, and it's like, wow, it's just amazing.
I think we grow just like the tree grows.
Right.
You know, as it grows, all the people down here grow. So it's just such a beautiful, beautiful scene.
Yeah, and I love the fact that this is the spot that you choose. Now, this is the first year we've been in this spot because there were some changes at the parade. So now, how cool is that now you get to be live on TV? Love the story from these guys. If I didn't mention it before, yeah, I did find some shades. I know we were talking earlier about, you know, the bags under the eyes, so I'm covering mine. But I'm not going to send it back to you. We're actually going to go right to a break. We'll be back.
Welcome back to ABC 7's presentation of the 2024 Chicago Pride Parade.
Welcome back, everybody. We are live in Chicago. Look at the beautiful crowd that we see along Halstead. And while we're greeting all the people, Kim Hunt's getting shout-outs, personal shout-outs from the parade. Hey, Kim. Hey, Kim.
She's ours for the next hour.
You can't have her. We're so glad to have you with us right now, sharing some of the love on this Pride Day here in Chicago.
Yeah, we have, I'm turning around here. I'm looking at who we've got. We have HRC, the Human Rights Campaign, marching behind us. And look at the crowd that you see over our shoulders as well. So many people here on this gorgeous, picture-perfect Sunday morning to celebrate pride and inclusion.
And a breeze.
And a breeze.
We got a breeze, honey.
And a breeze.
We are in the thick of it. The parade is like right behind us.
We're halfway done with our broadcast.
Which is
We've been
amazing.
here for an hour. It doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Love seeing this crowd every year. You know, sometimes I get a little cynical about the pride stuff. I've been around a long time, but then seeing people come up like this is an intergenerational event.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
Pride and joy. That's catchy.
And that's Macy's, baby.
Macy's. All right, Macy's. Come on through.
Well done, Macy's.
Now, they have had quite a bit of my money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kim, you don't got to tell me. I know you're a platinum status over there.
Don't tell my wife, though.
So this is actually a joint float. Macy's has teamed up with Second City Outlaws to march this year. You know, Macy's here with its Pride and Joy celebration campaign. It's got special partnerships this year with the Trevor Project, participating in Pride parades across the country, and then Second City Outlaws providing the best in country dancing and fun entertainment.
Absolutely.
Yeehaw!
We should mention that ABC is covering a lot of Pride celebrations across the country, so they'll be dipping in with us.
Across America.
Across America. So you may be seeing us in other parts of the United States today. So if you are, and if you're streaming with us, welcome to Chicago.
And of course, hi, Mom and Dad.
There you are. They can see you. They can see you shining.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Just glowing.
All right, these are my people, mi gente, as I like to say. We got Charlie's Chicago bringing up the rear here, doing their little line dances. Oh man, I feel like a woman.
Oh yeah.
Let's go, girls.
Okay. They're making 12 p.m. feel like 12 a.m. and I love it.
Sometimes we don't know the difference.
That's right.
That's the best way to live.
It's a good day if that's the case.
That's Pride. We'll see who shows up to work Monday.
Now, you know, I was just about to ask.
For real.
This is kind of like a Super Bowl Sunday.
It is.
We get a lot of people calling out the next day because, you know,
Absolutely.
maybe they celebrated too much.
What is too much, though?
You know,
This is it.
when you're celebrating,
So
there
wise.
is no too much. You make an
So
excellent
wise.
I'll tell you at commercial break.
Those are stories for off the air. Charlie's is lit. The Chicago Fire Department showing up to show its support there for Charlie's Chicago.
Look at that pony.
Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Some Cowboy Carter for anyone at home.
We're all about the crossover.
Ooh, we got roller skates.
Roller skates. My.
And they about to get lassoed.
They got it all.
It's a dangerous game we're playing here.
Oh, and are these the new uniforms for the fire department?
Where is Fire Commissioner Annette Lance?
Only today.
Let us ask our friend Annette.
I might be interested in arson just to ask some more questions.
You did start the fire.
I did.
It was
But
always
who's gonna
burning,
put it out?
baby. Always burning since the world's been turning. Guys, you know, when we were picked up this morning and heading to our trailer here when we got ready for the Pride Parade, I want to give a shout out to the Episcopal Church of Our Savior on Fullerton. There was a really beautiful pride flag outside of the church on Fullerton, said all are welcome.
All are welcome, yeah.
As now we look at the float for the Chicago Coalition of Welcoming Churches, a collaboration of churches and other ministries in the Chicago area that welcome and affirm people of all orientations and gender identities.
Tanya, I got to tell you a story. So I flew up here from St. Louis to get here, and on the plane, sitting next to a very nice 78-year-old woman, Miss Celeste of Cleveland. She asked me what I was doing in Chicago. I said, I'm coming to the Pride Parade. I'm hosting for the show. And we got on this conversation of, you know, do you believe in God? Do you believe God supports you? And I said to Miss Celeste, Miss Celeste, do you believe I am made in the image of God? She said, yes. And I said, have we not had a very pleasant 40-minute flight today? She said, yes. I said, okay. So I believe he created me, he created you, and we're here today talking about it. So I appreciate when we get the churches involved to just say, this is who you are. This is how God made you. This is your mission.
And to have those conversations, those conversations are so important because, you know, fear drives a lot of that action, that hate, and you got to get to know folks.
Absolutely.
Let the broadcast booth say amen.
Amen. Next we have Hyatt. Hyatt Hotels Corporation, headquartered in Chicago, is a leading global hospitality company guided by its purpose to care for people so they can be their best. High Pride is Hyatt's colleague-led diversity business resource group for LGBTQ plus Hyatt colleagues and their allies, and it was launched in 2011 as one of the first diversity business resource groups at Hyatt.
Bringing the bubbles along with
Yeah, one of them actually flew through here just a moment ago. It kind of stunned me. I wasn't ready.
You weren't ready for the bubble.
I wasn't ready for the bubble.
I've been called a rogue bubble a time or two.
That's the least of your names.
That's what we can say on air, right?
Think back to Miss Celeste. Think back to Miss Celeste, okay?
She is with us. She is with us. Miss Celeste might be with the free mom hugs. This is one of my favorites.
Yes.
I love a mom and I love a hug.
And this is a group after my heart. I'm all for this. You want some hugs? Come here. I'll give you some hugs.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at that. Right on cue.
You feel so much better after a hug.
It was founded by a mother, a fierce advocate, Free Mom Hugs, advocating for equality of the LGBTQ plus community. They provide resources, education, and of course, a warm embrace. So the group welcomes dads, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, grandparents, and friends to be part of this movement. They have lots of hugs to give, which is really, at the end of the day, doesn't that make you feel better?
Yeah, I'm a hugger. I love hugging. I mean, I
am always
That's what's the most miserable part of COVID. We could not hug each other. I mean, you know, it's just like.
And do you have those people in your life who are the best huggers?
Yes.
The ones when they embrace you, you're like, ooh, you just cracked a spine or two. Like, you just cracked a vertebrae or two, and you made me feel loved.
You feel like sunshine after the hug. You feel warmer. I love it.
That's right.
Ooh, this
From
is
a hug to a bug.
From a hug to a bug. A gay-owned candle company, the Edgewater Candle Store, owned by married couple Mark Towns and Stephen Perlman, located in the historic Bryn Mawr district of Edgewater. And what a beautiful little bug they got there.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm loving the vibe.
Yes, yes. Speaking of vibes, see what's up with Jason.
Hey, we've got some cool vibes here. We're in the shade now, so I lost the sunglasses, but I'm finding all the cool, beautiful, lovely people here. And we're going to talk to this family here. So tell me where you're from. Where are you from?
We live in Evanston.
You live in Evanston?
Yes.
And tell me, you're here with your daughters.
Yes.
Why? Tell me why it's special for you to be here with both of them, and why do you want them to be here at a young age and see all this love and acceptance?
Honestly, the kids are always naturally curious, so we get to have some great conversations. We want them to be accepting of everyone, and they have a blast. It's so fun to be out here.
And how long have you been coming?
This is only the second time.
The second time?
Yeah.
And they look like they're having a blast. I love the outfits.
What's that?
I love the outfits and the beads.
Thank you. Yes, this one especially loves a costume.
Hi, how are you? What's your name? Dylan? I love your beads. They're beautiful. And what's your name? Brooke, and I love your bow. Okay, we're going to go down the line here really quickly because I know you really want to talk live on camera. Tell me a little bit about your story. Where are you from? Why are you look really excited to be here?
So I'm from St. Charles. I found out I was queer during college. I first thought I was bi, and then I found out I was lesbian. I'm really lucky to have a really supporting family and friend group.
Come on in. Join the conversation. Are you from St. Charles as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and tell me about the drive down. What, do you make it every year?
Oh, the traffic.
Do you make it every year?
Oh, yeah, we really try to, yeah.
And why is it so special to you? Why do you love to be here every year?
Honestly, it's just the positivity overall of the community, just feeling the love and support from everyone, like the kindness all around, and then just when you're able to find out who you are and like have an identity to it and have a bunch of people that support you, it's just so great.
It is, and I love the excitement. I love your energy. Have a great day today, all right? And Tanja, you know, I wanted to tell you, I'm still looking again for the But Daddy, I Love You guy. I know he was right behind me when you mentioned it before, but we didn't talk to him. He's been all over the place, but we're going to find him and talk to him because I love that song, don't you?
I do love it. Love the whole album. And I love me some bikers.
Be Still My Heart.
Kim, do we know them? Can we get a ride?
Woo! I'm about ready to jump off the stage here and get on the back of a bike. Oh, these are my people. I don't own a motorcycle, but one of my favorite entries here.
You can always hop on the back of one as long as they got room.
I think they're all occupied. I'm not going to do it this year. Maybe next year.
They're very welcoming, incidentally. And one of my favorite Pride estimates Terrell Brown got on the back of one of these. I think we still see that video circulating from time to time when we promote our Pride Parade.
Yes.
What a fun time.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we got a couple of motorcycle groups here. We've got bikes and mics, and we got dykes on bikes. So bikes and mics, we hear them revving those engines. The rumble, I just feel it in my whole body.
I believe that's the way it was intended.
So Bikes and Mics is a diverse community where every member has a voice. They're committed to creating a welcoming environment for riders of all genders, ethnicities, and experience levels. And they ride their motorcycles around Chicago and beyond. See shows, have adventures, and build memories. And then we also have, oh, well, let them have their shine. Oh, look at there. I can also smell the exhaust.
We're the pit crew down here.
Hey, if you don't smell it, it's not doing
That's
it
right. You ain't doing it right. Woo!
Look at those wings.
You know, that's a brave camera person right there in the middle of those bikes.
I know, right?
You got to really have trust.
Yeah, truly.
And on that note, a shout out to our amazing crew here at ABC7. You see them with their little tags around their necks. Give them a shout out. Say thank you for all you do. I know I'm very grateful to them for all of their help. None of this broadcast would be possible without them.
That's right.
They've been here for a long time putting this thing together as well.
And y'all, we're not done with the motorcycles. Now we've got Dykes on Bikes. And this is a motorcycle club for women and supporters of the LGBTQ plus community. They are affiliated with the San Francisco chapter. They invited women and allies to ride with them on this very special day because pride is power.
Quick break now. We'll be right back with more.
We are back, everybody. Welcome back to Chicago, and that's our Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Can I tell you, I got to sit on top of that Wienermobile for a broadcast recently, and getting up there.
Tanya, don't do that.
Was an achievement in and of
You're
itself.
setting Cody up.
It's the Lord's Day, Kim.
So I wish I could say it was a G-rated story. So that sunroof right there.
Yeah.
I was sitting on top of the sunroof there. Everything was lovely and wonderful until it came time to come down. The poor soul sitting on the inside of the Wienermobile got a full moon. When I was coming down, because I was wearing a dress. It was the middle of a broadcast.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my heels and my cute little dress there.
I think
kid love Oscar hot dogs.
I think that man will relish that story forever.
As will I, Cody.
Well, he did see some bonds.
Oh, Lord.
Advocate Healthcare.
All right, that is Advocate. Okay.
Yes, Advocate Illinois Masonic Medical Center's deep ties to the community related to HIV and AIDS care and their proximity to North Halstead. I got to give a shout out to people still fighting the epidemic out there in HIV. It matters where you live in terms of access to health care. So a shout out to all the activists and advocates out there trying to get people in touch with resources and education.
Because people think it's over. It's not over.
It's not over. It's not over.
It's not over. And as I mentioned earlier, please go to gtzillinois.hiv to see the Getting to Zero, Ending the Epidemic plan for Illinois and how you can get involved.
Because we do have means to control the disease.
That's right.
When you think about the strides that have been made over the last several decades,
it's amazing.
HIV was a death sentence in the 1980s.
Absolutely. And now there's PrEP that will prevent transmission. And also, U equals U, undetectable equals untransmittable. So if someone has a low enough viral load that they aren't detectable, they will not transmit HIV. So we have come a long way. The science has come a long way.
But
it is not a death sentence.
We need to give people access
That's
to the
right.
healthcare.
Absolutely.
In order
That's absolutely right.
Yep. In order to have those outcomes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We're loving it. We are
all of it, Tanja.
Loving it. Shout out to our friends at McDonald's. Oh, see, I'm telling you, it's the freebies, man.
Yeah,
Give out the
they are
freebies.
definitely giving
The
something
people
away.
will be very happy with you.
I see a few McDoubles out there I'd like too.
Stick with the kiddie meal.
I thought you were going for the Big Mac, Cody.
I do love a number one, Kim.
You know what? This is a good opportunity. When the Munchies strike, I just want to give a shout out. You know, our broadcast takes over an entire, kind of city block area in order to get all of our resources out here. And this year, a strip mall has very generously donated their property to us.
Thank
so
you.
A big shout out to Family Properties of Chicago. The store is located in the Lakeshore Shopping Center. So if you need some snackies, go visit the 7-Eleven, the Panino's Pizza. We thank the UPS store, Verizon Cellular, Chase Bank, Buzzed Salon and Bar, Wingstop, Glamorous Nail and Spa, Fabric Hair on Broadway, Amore Sushi House, and LA Tan, very generously giving us their parking lot, which their customers would be using.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it's a dispensary around here somewhere, too.
If not, there's somebody who is using the product.
I'm smelling it. I'm smelling it.
I think there'll be a Wingstop.
Saying something that I shouldn't be saying. You know why. It's a proximity thing.
Yeah.
It's not our fault.
It's not our fault. No. Quick commercial break, and we'll be back. We'll see which float we have up next. All right, welcome back, everybody, to Chicago's Pride Parade. Before the break, we teased you which float will we see next. Very special one here, Vincent Restaurant.
Yeah.
LGBTQ owned, located in Chicago's Andersonville neighborhood. French-American bistro here. And want to give a shout out to the owner of the restaurant, Chicago drag queen as well, Wendy City. This bistro hosts live cabaret performers every weekend. So food, entertainment, community, they all come together here, and it looks like they know how to put on a show.
That's beautiful. A beautiful thing. That was my brother's name, was Vincent. Yeah.
Yes.
I like that.
You know, I know we're in a celebratory mood today, and we're going to continue. But life is lifing for many folks in the LGBTQ community here in Chicago. So I just want to do a quick PSA. One of our community members, Taylor Casey, has been missing. She in the Bahamas. She went to a retreat for yoga and has not been seen since June 19th. So I encourage people to go over to the Find Taylor Casey Facebook page to find out how you can help. And if you have folks on the ground in the Bahamas, please connect them to the police there and help in the search. Thank you.
Our prayers are with her family as well.
Absolutely.
You can only imagine the agony they're going through right now.
So we got 101.9 The Mix Chicago. Obviously, one of our most popular radio
Absolutely.
stations. Yeah. We got Chris, Nikki, Whip, and Violetta from the Morning Mix.
That's my girl, by the way. Violetta.
Absolutely.
My fellow Serbian sister. A little shout out there from the broadcast booth, girlfriend.
So you guys are on at the same time then?
Yes, she is a fellow morning person.
It's a different breed, isn't it?
Yeah, Art, it takes one to know one.
I don't know how y'all do it.
You know, I did 20 years. It's like 40 years in human terms.
It really is.
I work from home, and I'm still late sometimes.
You know what, though? That's a good comparison, Jose. It's like dog years.
Sure is.
It is.
Benny the Bull, what are you doing?
Look at there.
Being naughty.
This is the place to be naughty, though.
Look at these steps.
I feel feel like I know this routine. It's from a movie, I swear.
Well, I think I may have seen it on your Instagram page, Cody. I mean, you got to go just to look at Cody's dance routines because they are impressive.
The hips don't lie, Tanya, and neither do the Chicago Bulls.
They can feel a little bit, though.
Absolutely. It's just a tall tale, Jose.
So this is the Bulls and BMO Harris Bank, and they have a long-standing partnership and have worked together on a number of marketing initiatives in recent years, such as partnering for the Pride Parade since 2016. There's Benny the Bull representing Chicago's beloved NBA team. This year, the Chicago Bulls hosted the organization's annual Pride Night in partnership with BMO Harris Bank. The night created an opportunity for the team and their fans to celebrate and embrace diversity, inclusion, and acceptance alongside members and allies of the LGBTQ plus community in Chicago.
And I think these partnerships, Kim, have been really good for both organizations. If you're asking yourself, well, wait a minute, I've seen more partnerships this year than I have in years past, you're not the only one noticing that. That perhaps the result of maybe the parade route being cut down, fewer floats taking part this year. So it's nice to see these partnerships and these organizations being like, hey, babe, let's bunk.
That's right.
Let's be
Absolutely.
Right.
Let's be roomies. Let's hang out.
Looks like Benny got the top bunk.
Well, he deserves it, too.
He does.
Benny got moves, and Benny got legacy.
We got United Way of Metro
shout
Chicago.
out SAG-AFTRA.
Absolutely.
From your fellow AFTRANs right here.
Let's go down to Jason, see who he's talking to.
Hey, shout out to SAG-AFTRA. How's it going? We are here with the first openly gay state senator, Mike Simmons. Oh, we're going to do a little picture. We're multitasking again. I mean, everything's about social media and the regular kit. We'll do a selfie. Oh, I like this. A wonderful photographer. Yeah, so we are on. How are you?
Hi, I'm State Senator Mike Simmons, and I represent the 7th District of Illinois. We're actually in my Senate district right here in North Halstead, and I'm the first openly black person elected to represent this Senate district as well, and it's great to be here.
And so what is that like for you? Why is that so important and special to you to not only be the first black person in the district, but the first openly gay state senator?
It's really important because our communities need representation. I was just telling another person that LGBTQ people are in every part of this state and country. We're in every zip code, we're in every congressional and state senate district, and so we're moms. LGBTQ people are moms. They're aunts and uncles, grandmothers, they're babies, they're toddlers, they're pastors, there's veterans. And so this is one of the largest parades in our state and the Midwest because of how strong our community is.
And we don't want to get too heavy. This is a parade here, but I got to ask you, you're a politician, so we are all lucky to be in a very safe state for LGBTQ plus people. LGBTQ plus people, we're very lucky to be in a safe state. But what do you think is the danger surrounding maybe us and surrounding states? What's on top of your mind? What is the issue that you want to fight for?
Well, I think what's at top of the mind for me right now is reproductive rights and actually access to health care. So we've seen that trans youth have been targeted in all the surrounding states, where everything from book bans about books by trans authors to accessing health care, accessing reproductive health care is under attack in all of our surrounding states. And so Illinois is an island, is a refuge for those rights. We can't take it for granted. We have to make sure that we push really hard to expand those rights so that future generations can enjoy them as well.
Right, and we have to fight for that island, right?
Right, and we got to celebrate too. That's why this parade is important, because we can't burn out.
Right.
Look at how many people are out here, right?
And why is it so special to you? How long have you been coming? And on a personal level, why is it so special for you to be here?
I've been coming to the Pride Parade since I was a teenager. I used to come with my mom. My mom was just an excellent ally and a proud mother of a gay son. She's no longer with us, but her spirit lives with me and all the work that I do on behalf of our communities. And so I've been coming here a long time. I'm going to be coming here for the rest of my life.
Oh, I love that. Her spirit is here today on a beautiful, lovely, sunny day. State Senator Mike Simmons, thank you so much for joining us. What a wonderful interview. I'm glad we got to do that. Not too heavy. We ended on a light note. We're going to send it back to you.
I like it. I like it. And thanks to Mr. Simmons for all he does in our state
Visibility is everything.
That's right.
Hello.
Hey. The Blackhawks are with us.
We do, yep. the Athletic Alliance of Chicago, a 501c3 operating in Chicago, dedicated to LGBTQ plus community members and straight allies as well, building community through camaraderie and competition. You know, I think it's worth pausing for a second here because, you know, you guys just finished saying how important representation is, visibility. And I think in some small way we all represent that here at this table. You know, Kim being black, being gay. Jose, I mean, you've been a broadcaster for decades.
Forever, since the black and white days.
Forever, ever. When, you know, when perhaps there weren't many people like you in newsrooms when you first started out.
No, there would be one. And if another person came in that newsroom that was black, the other one better be nervous. Somebody better be nervous. Because we got our black person.
And Cody, I can't imagine a world where, you know, where we don't have your sass with us.
I agree, Tanya. I think it's valuable and adds a nice little flavor to any panel. But it is an honor to be here because I did not see a lot of me growing up in this space. So to be here, to feel a part of the community, and to report on my own, it's the greatest honor you could do.
And one of the things that I know for me has been the most meaningful is when I get a little girl, you know, a young Latina girl who looks at me and who says, "Oh, wait a minute, you grow up like I did, and maybe someday I can be like you." You know, this job is a gift. This platform is a gift, and that is just the greatest reminder of how privileged I truly am to be in this position, to be able to be representative for some small segment of the community.
And the fact that we love each other.
We do.
That does help. That does help.
Thank you, Deaconess Babich. You know, a whole sermon.
The doors of the church are open. We're going to pass a collection plate.
Yes,
we are. Amen.
My boy Kenya's out there, too. We had who was that from the Puerto Rican community there?
That was the Puerto Rican Cultural Center, which is a community-based grassroots center focused on education, health, and community wellness. Serving the community for more than 50 years, the center provides wraparound prevention, educational, and transgenerational services to the community, being Trans Chicago their programs.
So you're talking about multiculturalism. There you go. There you go.
Bank of America now representing on behalf of their community.
Oh, Lord, do I owe them anything?
I do.
I think I'm good there.
We're grateful for their allyship.
Absolutely.
For coming out and dressing up so they can show their support.
And our institutions have all these networks now, which they didn't have before. You're talking about history and legacy.
That's for social. The networks, the employee groups, they've really grown over the years.
It's the employee groups that I think mean more than you actually know, because it used to be, and this was even when I started my career, which was not that long ago, you couldn't bring your whole self to work. And if you did, you got clocked. For these organizations to see that they value who is showing up to work and how they get to be, you got to remember we've made that progress this year in 2024. We're there.
Clocked and fired, too, in many cases,
Big love to Disney's Belong team. We are grateful to you as we take a break on this Chicago Pride Parade Day.
We are back, and that's what it's all about on this Sunday afternoon, Pride in Chicago. Welcome to Chicago Pride Parade 2024. This is ABC 7 Chicago, and we are so happy to be with you today.
We just saw our friends from Univision Chicago, the Univision Chicago Orgullo Pride organization there. I want to give a shout out to my t-shirt here, Amor es Amor, Love is Love. It was made by a queer-owned Latina company down in Brownsville, Texas. I'm a big fan here. Hello, yes, Amor es Amor. So I just wanted to give a shout out to mi gente there. As we say hello to our friends from BP, who are showing up now.
Showing up strong.
Trolley.
They got folks walking in the front, and then they got the trolley. I mean, they showed up strong here today.
They really cultivate a diverse workforce here at BP. They have a BP Pride organization as well. We're talking about inclusivity in the workplace. They exemplify it right there.
And then now we have Kashat, envisioning a world in which all LGBTQ plus Jews and families can live with full equality, justice, and dignity. You know, these affinity groups within our cultures are so valuable because it's important to have both of those identities affirmed and to know that they are welcome in the same space.
We got a lot of trolleys in this parade.
Lots of trolleys.
You know what you can do in a trolley, Jose.
Ride forward and keep your mind on your business and just move forward. just wave to the people. That's what you do in a trolley.
Yeah.
You wave to the people.
Hear more from Cody. Cody, what are you?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Cody?
No, we don't. I know Cody. We don't need no more from Cody.
It's what you make it, Tanya. It's what you make it.
I think I need to be in a trolley more often.
Absolutely, you do. We'll give you the call on the next one.
Careful, careful.
Ring, ring, ring with the trolley.
Another really valuable provider of health care for the LGBTQ plus community, Howard Brown Health.
I'll speak on it. They have saved my life, like literally. Like, no, they have this Department of Mental Health and Care. When you show up, again,
Yeah.
I was a baby gay when I got to this city, and they walked me through a lot. So it's like I see organizations like Howard Brown, and they helped lay the foundation for me to have the right health care that I need as an adult. And when you set that up, and your health care, especially when it comes to LGBTQ health, it's not every doctor who is aware of it.
That's right.
They set me up for success, and it changes your relationship with healthcare. You're able
really
to
does.
speak freely and talk to your doctor about what's going on with you. I love them. I really do.
As a federally qualified health center, Howard Brown takes you whether you have insurance or not. You can get high quality care, gender affirming care, LGBTQ affirming care. It's so important. And again, being in Illinois, I think we kind of dismiss how lucky we are.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
We're in a bubble.
I mean, and when you start reporting on LGBTQ plus healthcare, Howard Brown is known nationwide.
That's right.
Nationwide. As is Jason Knowles.
Hey, how are you?
Known nationwide.
I don't know about that. Hopefully known in Chicago. I can at least hope for that. The Chicago area and the region. We found two guys here from Uptown. They've been coming here forever, and they have a really cool story. Tell me about your bead contest.
Every year for the last 15, we come and we compete for the beads, and it's ridiculous.
Can you jump with those beads?
Insane. I've clearly won this year.
No, you have not.
I don't know. We got to count. I don't know if we have enough time to count who really won.
But you'd have to do a whole thing, but no, there's no way. I won.
Well, I think you need more. Maybe I can help here.
Oh, sure.
Let's take this off. If I can get it off, help me here. Oop, I'm stuck. I don't know if we can.
We got you.
Help me out here. Woo! Oh, live TV. This is always fun. Okay, I guess we have a winner.
No,
ding, ding, ding. No, now we have a winner. And it has a heart. Great way to end our last interview. We're going to send it back to all of you up there.
That was fun, Jason. Give it to charity.
I wonder what the prize is.
Bragging rights. We'll just say that. Bragging rights. What a beautiful day. We are so blessed to have a wonderful day. We've had some days that we had some parade times that have not been so...
They were a little steamy.
Not beautiful.
for us, huh? Just wet, wasn't it?
Well, the hair didn't look the same at the end.
That's right.
Well, mine did. Look at that shot. You can just see it's about 10 deep in some spots.
Yeah, that's a crowd. People show up.
And there you go with the freebies.
Yeah. Product.
Love a good freebie.
And people can wear their tank tops and shorts with no remorse today.
You know, we've had a lot of dance clubs in this Pride Parade.
We really have.
Chi-Town Squares is Chicago's LGBTQ plus modern square dancing club. I didn't know there was a difference.
I don't know what that means.
I do. I'm from Arkansas. There's a difference, baby.
School me in it.
Is that the electric slide versus something
more
else?
the line dances, not more the do-si-do, the old school
Versus the
stuff,
Cupid shuffle.
Right.
Okay.
Element left, element right. Swing your partner. You know, that's. I tell you, I go back way back.
You know what? I got to get to Arkansas.
That was actually a class. We took a class in Arkansas. That's more than you want to know. But speaking of classes, all kinds of classes at the Park District.
After the show.
Park District classes. By the way, if you want to register your child for Park District camps,
they got do-si-dos.
You need do-si-dos. You need 3 computer browsers in front of you.
It's too late.
So competitive to get into.
Yeah, you do. You have to.
Do they
sign
teach
up.
this? Is this the do-si-do?
That's a graduate course.
Look at this.
Especially this move.
I'm feeling topsy-turvy watching.
Yeah, I need a Dramamine.
Alaman left.
What a valuable resource for our community.
Yeah.
All of Chicago's neighborhoods.
Again, we take it for granted, don't we?
That's right. They are vital. I mean, listen, when you are cooped up with your kids all day long in the house and you need them to blow off some steam, you give thanks for those parks in the neighborhood.
That's right.
That sounds like something personal you're talking about.
Listen, 3 times over, yes it is.
I think you need a moment to
to just flip.
Right.
All good.
This Milliman?
Milliman Pride Employee Resource Group. All these resource groups love it. Milliman's Pride Resource Groups objectives are to connect, create visibility, build allyship, improve internal best practices, policies, and benefits, improve inclusivity, and in external communications. Is that a dragon?
I like that. That is a dragon.
That's a dragon queen is what that is.
How to train your dragon.
We don't want anyone trained here, Jose. We want you to come as you are.
Why start now?
Off leash.
Off leash. That was a different group that went by a little earlier.
That one was not safe for Bravo.
Yeah, that was not. Y'all didn't see that.
They could probably help me out with my situation.
This is a space where unions are made, Cody.
That is.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, next we have the Chicago Metropolitan Sports Association, which many of us know. I only watch, I don't play.
I'm with you.
It's the largest not-for-profit LGBTQ plus sports organization in the Midwest. They offer recreational and competitive level playing in a variety of athletic leagues throughout the year.
Hey guys, can you believe it? We've been on the air for almost 2 hours. I've loved every single moment of it, from music to the happy people celebrating all kinds of inclusion.
And we are going strong. You know, as we near the end of our broadcast, still, I mean, the crowds are still 10 deep. Anywhere you go, at least. I mean, look at the visuals here.
Yeah.
So colorful.
So, Cody, you have a favorite part? The parts?
My favorite part of Pride is always just feeling like you belong in the street. You don't have to worry about anything, and that's a huge part of living LGBTQ. You need to know where your safe space is. And today, it's everywhere in the city.
What about you, Kim?
You know, for me, many things. Being up here on this stage with the 3 of you, that is definitely part of it. And I also want to just say again, please go to the Find Taylor Casey Facebook page.
We are so glad to celebrate you, to advocate for you. Jason, one more time, let's go down to you. Do you have any parting words for us?
Hey, yeah, an honor and a privilege to be here as always. Wow, the fastest 2 hours of my life, I think, as well. But I want to thank all the people on the sidelines who shared their stories. Everybody say hi one more time. We love them sharing their stories. One reminder, we have more Pride stories online, abc7chicago.com. We've been doing them all month. Back to you.
Pride stories and thank yous to deliver today. Jason, thank you. We want to thank Jeff Wilson and the Chicago Transit Authority for allowing us to take over a bus turnaround. Gordon McGill and the Family Properties of Chicago for letting us use the Lakeshore Shopping Center for some of our vehicles, and by some we mean a whole lot.
All of them. Tim Fries, Pride Chicago staff and volunteers put together a wonderful parade and guided us through the who's and the what's and when's. Thanks also to Bob Devereaux and everybody with Chicago Pride.